Research Methods for Studying Animal Behavior in a Zoo Setting, Part 2. The first video cassette tape in this program defined ethology, the study of animal behavior, and detailed the important steps to begin a research study. Several sampling strategies will be described on this video cassette tape, as well as the specific types of sampling methods. With each method, a hypothetical research question for a given group of animals will be presented. You will find an ethogram and instructions on how to collect the data for each of the sampling methods in your packet. Using these instructions, you will observe a segment of tape and practice collecting data on the data sheets. These data sheets are also included in your packet. The first sampling method to be discussed is called ad libitum sampling. Ad libitum sampling is what you probably used when you watched the segment with the tigers. Ad lib sampling generally involves non-systematic, informal observations. This method is most useful for recording rare or unusual events, such as the birth of an animal. In most instances, descriptive, non-quantitative information is gained. Because ad lib sampling is not a quantitative method, no examples will be given. This method alone is not a good choice for a scientific study, but is a very useful complement to quantitative methods of data collection. The first quantitative method of data collection we will discuss in this program measures behavior continuously over time and is called focal sampling. In this method, you focus your attention on a single individual or subgroup and continuously record all occurrences of the behaviors listed in your ethogram. You might decide to watch each animal in turn for 10 minutes per individual, continuously recording all changes in behavior for your focal animal. A focal animal sampling method is usually used when examining social interactions in a group situation. It provides a partial to complete record of behavior from which frequency, duration, rates, or sequency can be obtained. It is imperative when using this sampling method that your ethogram be exhaustive. That is, you can account for 100% of your observation time. You should consider using this method if the group is so large that you can't watch all the members simultaneously, and if you can't see the entire group from one location. Focal sampling is also used when your ethogram is fairly complex, and it would be impossible to accurately record all behaviors for all animals in your group. You, of course, must be able to recognize each individual in your study group. We have taped a segment on the wapiti, or elk, in which the adult male will be the focal animal. In your packet, find the data sheet entitled Focal Sampling, Wapiti. Read through the stated research question and the behaviors described in the ethogram. You may wish to stop the video machine while you read through it. The segment on the wapiti will be presented 3 times. During the first clip, simply watch the segment and familiarize yourself with the behaviors you see. Look for a digital timer in the upper right-hand corner of the screen to be used in data collection. The second time through, record the data on your data sheet. The third time through, we will describe the behavioral changes you should have recorded throughout the 2-minute segment. Use this third pass to check your data collection. Then compare your data sheet to the completed data sheet in your packet.
0 seconds, approach females. 5 seconds, nuzzle. 9 seconds, other. 28 seconds, move away. 34 seconds, brief nuzzle. 40 seconds, nuzzle. 49 seconds, bugle. 57 seconds, other. 107, urine spray. 117, approach females with bugle. 122, head down. 124, vegetation thrashing. 129, bugle, approach females. 145, approach females. 154, bugle.
'Focal animal sampling should be selected as the sampling method if the test of your hypothesis requires frequencies, rates, durations, or information on initiators and recipients. A second method of sampling behavior is called sampling all occurrences of some behaviors and is very similar to the focal animal sampling method you just went through. Sampling all occurrences of some behaviors provides a complete record of a selected portion of the animal's repertoire. It is best used for conspicuous behaviors, for groups that are highly visible, and in some cases, the individuals must be known. Sampling all occurrences of some behaviors provides data on 1. Rate, duration, and sequence of selected behaviors. 2. Who engages in the selected behaviors. And 3. Synchrony of behavior. We will use a segment on Japanese macaques to illustrate this data collection method. Find the data sheet entitled Sampling All Occurrences of Some Behaviors, Japanese Macaques, and familiarize yourself with the research question, ethogram, and descriptions. Again, the segment on the macaques will be presented 3 times. The first time through, simply observe the segment. During the second pass, collect data. And the third time through, check your data. Compare your data sheet with the completed sample in your packet.